Cast adrift after their encounter with the sea monster, Pinocchio and Gina turn their attention to reviving Geppetto.
He doesn't sound good at all. He has a terrible fever.
We've got to try to cool him off. Wake up, Father. Everything's gonna be all right.
Oh, if we don't find land soon, he'll just get worse and worse.
Can you forgive me, Pinocchio?
Forgive you?
None of this would have happened if it hadn't been for me.
Oh, Father, don't say that.
As the day wears on, they search vainly for any sign of land. Finally, night comes. Geppetto falls into a troubled sleep, leaving his young companions to gaze sadly at the moon.
What are you thinking about?
I was thinking about how lucky you are, even though you're only made of wood. At least you have a father of your own to care for who cares for you. And even though I'm a real girl, I have no father, no mother, no family of any kind. I'm all alone in the world.
Well, I'll be your brother from now on, Gina. You'll never be alone again, not while I'm around.
You want to be my brother?
Nothing would please me more, and Geppetto could be your father. How about that?
Oh, Pinocchio, you mean it?
Sure. Of course, you may not want a brother that's made out of wood.
Don't be silly. I think it would be wonderful.
Well, you say that now, but some people might say things and laugh at you.
What do I care what other people say? Really, Pinocchio, I can think of no other boy I'd rather have for a brother than you.
Gee, that's so nice, Gina.
Then it's settled.
Besides, I'm not going to be a wooden boy forever.
Oh, Pinocchio, I like you so much the way you are. Stop worrying about it. You mustn't wish for the impossible.
I am going to be a real live boy someday. I am. Oh, I know it's hard to believe, but the Oak Fairy said if I behave myself, I could be a real boy.
Who's this Oak Fairy you're talking about?
She's almost like my mother. She's kind and forgiving and beautiful.
Tell me about her.
All right.
In fact, tell me about yourself and where you came from. I want to hear all about you.
Well, it all began one dark and stormy night. One of the branches of a magical oak tree was swept downstream in the raging current, where it was eventually found by Geppetto. He set about carving the branch into a puppet, which is how I first came into the world. He put all his love and skill into making me, but even though he was happy with his work, it also made him sad in a way. You see, he was lonely.
Oh, if only you were alive to talk with and keep me company. All my dreams would be answered.
Soon his dreams were answered when the Oak Fairy, my fairy godmother, gave me life. But even though Father was satisfied, I wasn't, because I wanted to be more than a wooden boy. Why can't I be a real human boy? Huh? Fairy godmother, is that you?
Pinocchio, you're unhappy about something, aren't you? Tell me what's troubling you.
Fairy godmother, wasn't it you who first gave me the gift of life?
Mm-hmm.
Then please, Fairy godmother, can you do one more little thing for me? Make me into a real boy.
That's not a little thing, it's a very big thing.
You mean it's impossible?
Not impossible.
No?
No, but there are a few things you'll have to learn first.
I know I have to stop lying. I will, I promise.
There's much more to it than that. You need to care for others, to think of other people's needs before your own. That's what being human means.
I can do that?
Perhaps you can, but being human also means learning to be patient. It takes a lot of time and hard work to make our dreams come true.
If it means getting to be a real boy, I'm willing to wait forever. Or almost that long.
Well, then we'll see, Pinocchio. Remember, nothing is impossible if you have the will.
Wait!
I must go now. Goodbye, Pinocchio. Be good. Remember, nothing is impossible if you have the will.
I can be a real live boy. That's what she told me. No one believes me when I say that she told me that. Even Father doesn't, but she did.
Well, here's one person that believes you.
She said nothing's impossible. You believe me? Really? You hardly even know me, and you said you believe me.
Sure. And my only wish is that for your sake it all happens soon. But only because it will make you happier, Pinocchio. I like you just the way you are.
But even as their friendship blossoms, the fact remains that our heroes are still in grave danger. The scorching sun rises on another day without food or water. Their strength starts to fade, and with it, their hopes of ever finding land again.
Land ho! Gina, wake up! Come on, Gina, there's an island dead ahead of us. Look!
Huh?
The current's carrying us right toward it.
We're gonna be all right, aren't we?
You bet! Nothing can harm us now.
But as they approach the island, an uneasy feeling creeps over them. This island is no tropical paradise with sandy beaches and welcoming palm trees. This is a desolate, lifeless place. Still, they have no choice. So they beach the raft and carry Geppetto to the shelter of a large cave.
At least we're on solid ground, Father. No chance of us sinking here.
Oh, thank you both. It's so nice to know I have 2 children now.
She's not made of wood. And the time will come when I'm a real boy myself. Then we can go back home as a family.
Yes, won't that be nice?
We'll need food and water. I'm gonna look around and see if there's any life on this island.
All right, I'll come with you.
But who's gonna stay and look after Father? No, I'll go alone.
Oh!
Oh!
What was that, an earthquake?
Well, so much for solid ground.
Don't go out.
I have to. Don't worry, I can take care of myself.
No!
Don't worry about him, Gina. He'll be all right.
There's something about this island that frightens me so. I almost think that we were better off out in the middle of the ocean.
It certainly isn't the most hospitable place.
Maybe it's Devil Island.
What? Oh, it would serve us right, ending up on the very island we were trying to avoid.
But we don't know that it's Devil Island, do we? It could be another island altogether, couldn't it?
Whatever island it is, it's a cruel, forbidding place. As Pinocchio surveys its ravaged surface, he finds no signs of life whatsoever, only angry geysers shooting plumes of volcanic steam over a landscape of lava and rock. At the highest point on the island, he finds the source of the earthquake, an enormous volcano, its crater filled with molten rock.
Oh, it's so hot it burns rocks. Wow, that was too close for comfort. A piece of wood like me wouldn't have lasted a second. What a horrible place. Not a drop of water or a blade of grass. Nothing. Ah!
Never seen anything so pathetic and spindly looking. How the devil did you come to be on Devil Island?
Devil Island?
That's right, Devil Island. What were you expecting? Some sort of tropical paradise where you could spend a holiday in the sun? I'm sorry to disappoint you, but on the other hand, I'm delighted you've come. You see, things can get very lonely for me here. It's been a long, long time since I've had someone new to play with. Oh, would you like to play ball with me? Yeah, gosh! You're not very good at this game, are you? Oh, how do you like it here so far, stranger? Not a very inviting spot, is it? Pathetic creature. Tell me, how did a puny pile of kindling ever find the nerve to come to Devil Island?
We didn't want to come. We just washed ashore here.
How very unlucky for you. But you said we. Are there more of you?
Yes, there are, but we'll only be here a couple of days and then we'll go. So you just leave us alone.
A couple of days, you say? You trespassing toothpick. You'll be lucky to last a couple of hours. Don't you realize where you are? Nothing survives here. There is no food, no water. This island is death itself.
What'll we do now?
Their situation does look grim. If they are to survive, they'll need food and water, and there's no sign of either on this barren rock. Pinocchio begins to lose hope. He sits in melancholy contemplation, wondering at the strange twists of fate that have brought them all here. The one place in all the world they most wanted to avoid.
Pinocchio! Pinocchio!
Huh?
Pinocchio, where are you? Pinocchio!
Gina!
Oh, I was so worried.
I'm all right.
Oh, Pinocchio, what's to become of us?
Don't worry, Gina. We'll be fine.
Pinocchio? Hmm? This island's nothing but a big volcano, isn't it? Hmm. There's no food or water to be found anywhere, is there? Hmm. We've landed on Devil Island, haven't we? It is Devil Island, isn't it? Tell me the truth.
Quiet, not so loud. There's no reason for Father to know. He has enough troubles.
Water, water, please.
Father, are you all right?
My mouth is so dry.
Here, sit up.
Oh, I'm so thirsty. Water.
All right, Father. We'll find some water.
This awful place. Where are we ever gonna find water?
We're surrounded by it, but it's all salt water. Poor Father.
Listen, we can't sit around doing nothing. We need water as well. We have to find some.
How?
If there's no water on the surface, maybe we'll find it underground.
Maybe so.
There has to be moisture somewhere on this island. If we could just dig down, maybe we could find an underground spring or a well of some kind.
This spot looks as good as any. Let me find something to dig with. Wait. Let me try with this.
It's hopeless.
This rock's too soft. I need something hard. Hey,
Pinocchio, what is it?
I know.
No, what are you doing? What did you...
Don't worry, Gina. Being made of hardwood has its advantages. That didn't hurt me a bit. gonna get water for Father. I knew it would work. It's starting to give way. Here we go, just one more. It worked. Ah. Look, Gina, mud. It's wet.
That means there must be water. Oh, look, we've uncovered a spring.
Water. Let's hurry up and find something to put it in, Gina.
Right.
A quick search of the beach, and the two companions come up with the perfect solution for carrying the precious water back to their thirsty father.
There, isn't that better, Father?
You should have seen Pinocchio digging and digging. He just wouldn't give up.
Not too much at once.
Oh, wonderful.
Well, Father, you feel better now?
Oh, much. But how did you find water on Devil Island?
Huh?
Oh, yes, I suspected this place was Devil Island the first moment I set foot on it.
Well, now that we found water, things don't look so bad, do they?
Oh,
Oh, I just used it for digging.
oh. Oh, your leg, your poor leg. Oh, dear boy, thank you.
Don't be upset. It made a good shovel. And besides, I can get along fine without it. Look. See, Father? I hardly miss it. Well, I could get along fine if I had a little more practice. But it doesn't really matter anyway because I can always put it back on. There, you see? Good as new. Now for some food. And I know just where to go and look for it. Honest. Come on, Gina.
All right, I'm coming.
Wait! You're just wasting your time, children. They'll never find anything. There's no food to be found anywhere on this island.
Geppetto may be right about there being no food on the island, but just offshore, Pinocchio has discovered a banquet of shellfish.
Here. Cat. Here's another one. Cat. Here's a beauty.
Oh, that's enough.
Oh, there's plenty more where that came from. All set?
All set. Look, part of an abandoned raft.
This is our lucky day. We can use it for firewood. Let's hope the wood's dry enough to catch a spark. Ah!
Oh, it smells delicious.
There's plenty to eat now, as long as you don't mind seafood.
This is wonderful. I feel much better already.
That's good. You had us worried.
Mm-hmm. And just as soon as you're better, we'll get the raft and take you off this island.
Go back out to sea?
That's right, but this time things will be different. We'll have seashells full of water and plenty of food to take. That way we'll be able to survive no matter how long it may take for a ship to come along and rescue us.
You think that'll happen?
Mm-hmm. And if not, we'll just find ourselves another island. But one that's green and beautiful.
Oh, Pinocchio, what would I ever do without your optimism? My boy, once again, you've renewed my will to live. It's hard to imagine just a few hours ago I was willing to give up the ghost.
Don't worry, Father. We're gonna find a way out of this pickle, and that's a promise.
Right.
Oh! Uh-oh, I know who that is.
So, you bothersome little blockhead. Still in one piece, are you? You and your friends have survived longer than I expected. I'm impressed. Yes, but you're sadly mistaken if you think you're going to get off this island alive. You don't know what you're up against. How about a little demonstration?
Pinocchio! The raft! It's destroyed!
Now do you see my power, impudent puppet? This island is death itself. No living thing ever escaped from Devil Island.